The moment I said I'm gonna travel alone, my mom, with a face expressing no, asked, "Where?" Of course, parents. You must have no idea how old I am. All I can say is, I'm old as shit to do this. So, what's it like to travel all the way alone in Seoul? Even just the freedom to wake up and decide my day without anyone else's agenda in mind. It's shameful to say that I didn't understand why people got up at 5:30 a.m. in their vlogs until I saw the sun rose so early in the late spring here and stopped melatonin from telling me to stay in bed. I think, who doesn't love the tranquility before the city fully wakes up? Turns out it's just a peaceful community. In literally 5 minutes walk, I find myself surrounded by people attending work, delivery scooters and buses rolling by, like I'm almost part of Seoul's heartbeat. Why almost? Because I'm holding a camera, and people will look at me for just a few seconds. They may be like, what's the point of filming this? One thing you can't miss in a trip is to get to know the everyday life of a place through its food. As long as you're an Asian, they greet you in Korean, not that you look like a local or something.
소바 있잖아, 메밀소바.
볼수록 기분이 좋아져. 나도 몰래 노래를 불러. 한 송이 장미를 사고 싶어진 이런 내 모습 신기한데.
And one thing I insist is to start off a day with a cup of coffee that chases away the last traces of sleep, just like them. If Mike cannot talk, he'd tell you.
My owner enjoys wandering through hidden streets. She pays for our trip, and I collect memories for her. She got through seeing something, especially fresh new things. This one I think we all do.
It's like playing games. You light up a map, step by step, doing a treasure hunt in alleys. Or Seoul reveals its TV show charm. I don't know about you guys, but it's incredible to set foot in the culture I was once fascinated about. I think I still am. And there's much more I didn't know about South Korea. It feels like I'm unfolding a new book that takes not just a couple of days to read. Each encounter with a stranger, each uncharted path, brings a new fragment of my evolving self. When I was getting ready flying my drone, an old man walked over and asked, "YouTuber?" Finally, someone got time for his curiosity. Most of the time, people are just up to their business. But when you interact, you find their kindness and politeness. And sometimes I just can't help nodding my head and bowing to blend in. Solo is a comfort zone that you may need to step out from the current one to walk into. While nobody gets to mess with my plan, I have to take care of everything alone. But I'm old enough to live on my own terms. As they said, do it while you can. I say, live it like it's a bachelor party before marriage. It's pain that I'm after. This sounds paradoxical, but it's hard to really get involved. Who wants to wake up every day to that nagging question, why am I even doing this? What's more unendurable than pain itself? It's losing purposes. That's the real kicker. The yawning of a beast of feeling nothing that truly breaks us. Yes, I want the world to be a better place, but down to earth, I'm just nobody. When you begin to wonder the point of life, like a philosopher, there's an 80% chance that you simply need a booster of dopamine. The first thing that crosses your mind may be leaving home. You might as well go a little further, leaving behind the loop and approaching to the unpredictable, highs and lows, good or bad. Just as Nietzsche said, the secret for harvesting from existence the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment is to live dangerously, live at war with your peers and yourselves, not settling for the comfortable, but confront the unknown. Soon the age will be past when you could be content to live hidden in the forests like a shy deer. At long last, the search for knowledge will reach out for its due. It'll want to rule and possess, and you with it. So here I am, following Nietzsche's provocative idea that it's better to regret something that I have done than to regret something that I haven't. Trying the food that you heard is not that tasty is also an act to make the adventure count. Movies and other videos can never replace one real experience. Otherwise, why the sense organs? Why the expensive flights and accommodation? Then you realize that the world is both larger and smaller than you ever imagined. Larger because there is always more to explore. Smaller because with each new connection, whether it's with a local or a fellow traveler, the distance between hearts and cultures diminishes. You just gotta go out there to see the mirror that defines who you are. Life is not a sprint, but a marathon. And as human, we have desires, instincts that are primitive, urges that are solely based in the pursuit of pleasure, and how to prove and memorize it. Every cameraman bears a mission on trip. Traveling with them, I mean early mornings to catch the first light over the roof, or late nights capturing the flickering glow of city streets. You know what? I can do neither. But I took a long walk, even in heavy rain, carrying gear and searching for the perfect shot. It's all about purposes, you see. And we're not easy to compromise. So don't trouble with a videographer or filmmaker or whatever, unless you are mentally or physically ready. Yes, it's pain I'm after. The pain is not the end. As much as I hate the fact that I couldn't find an accompaniment, I chose to live like this, more or less. I can be a very picky eater, for example. If you know specifically what you want and you're determined to get it, you might have shut a lot of people out, which is not bad. Sometimes you just have to disconnect to introspect, and solo can be romantic. When you're not talking or sharing, it's like standing in the silent forest at dusk, where you can hear a bit hustle and bustle afar. Even you are in a crowded street, You own a space that the soul gets to breathe freely, unfurling its deepest thoughts like petals in the early morning light. In solitude, every triviality becomes companion. Each decision is yours, from the big ones like where to go next, to the little ones like what to have for dinner.
Weather was so cold, flying through the clouds, all done every day.
I've always wanted to try this, since forever. I just didn't know it would be Seoul, where coffee shops are regular. Kids may not be as many as dogs. Smoking is forbidden in many outdoor areas. Bus stations count down the next arrival. Cars don't rush you by flashing lights or honking horn. People only across streets at zebra crossing, and metros still run in the late nights. It's South Korea. You just gotta see the origin of K-pop and K-dramas. They find their way to shine, and you find them.
Somebody. All my life I've been waiting this way. Somebody